7 now.
Yep. You made it through another week. You're here with us on Sunday. Thank you. I doubt your bracket is looking the way you had predicted in the beginning, but as long as you have Illinois, Michigan, and Arizona, you're good to go. Waiting to see how this Duke thing is going to pan out, but I have faith in the Boozer boys. I'll put it that way. I got faith in the Boozer boys. They're playing well. I have a prediction about Caden Boozer, I believe is the guard's name.
Yeah, that's the guard. I think his name
is Caden. Cool. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for another week, on a Sunday Night Live. I am your host, 58 South. That over there is my co-host, the sports diplomat, Mr. Mashawn Roberson. Mr. Roberson, how was your week, sir? How are you?
I'm good, man. Doing well, man. My week was, fine, uneventful. Just kind of checking out, watching my bracket deteriorate. I think now I just got one team left, and that's the no-brainer team, Michigan. But everybody else kind of lost along the way for me.
I thought you didn't have Illinois being in the Final Four?
No.
I know you were one of the main ones. I knew that was, important Illinois.
I liked Illinois, yeah, but I didn't have them getting to the Final Four, no. I had Florida coming out that bracket. And then, obviously Florida lost so long ago, almost like they ain't even made the tournament. But yeah, Illinois, they're a good team, man. They are a good team, but I didn't think they would get to the Final Four, no.
Yeah, man. The national championship game is going to be Michigan versus Arizona. That's the national championship game.
They ain't playing a championship game. They playing in a semifinal.
No, that's what I'm saying. That game.
Oh, okay.
That game next week is the only one worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the only one worth watching. That's, in my humble opinion, after watching the way Michigan dismantled Rick Barnes and the Tennessee Volunteers. Now, you may say Tennessee had no business getting that far, and they were a lesser opponent. Well, you can only beat who's in front of you, and Tennessee did that, so there's that.
But that is what I say. Tennessee was lucky to get there, and they could not match up with Michigan under no circumstance. You can see that coming from a mile away.
Man, I was watching that game with no real expectation, but that game got out of hand early. Yeah, it got out of hand early. When I saw, what's my old point guard from the Tar Heels? God, I used to talk junk about this man every game. Why can't I remember his name?
Who he played for, Michigan now?
Yeah, the point guard for Michigan with the locks.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think
Cadeau, Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau was out there hitting 3-pointers like that's his thing. Like he's a specialist or something now. Wow. See what happened? See what happened when they quit you? When they quit you, they go off and get better. You know,
they got something to prove at the next stop, man.
Goodness gracious sakes, man! And boy, he's proven it. He's proven it. That had me feeling like the rest of the Tar Heel fans, like maybe it was you before.
Well, y'all got a whole lot of, everybody, Tar Heel fans got a whole lot of decisions to make right now.
So this my thoughts on it, right? Whoever they do select to be the next head coach of the UNC Tar Heels, you're on the clock. You got 3 years. You have 3 years, man. You have to bring a championship to Chapel Hill within 3 years. You only gave Hubert 5 after, and that man won no less than 20 games each season. That's 5 seasons. But Roy did his in 2. Got his first one in the first 2 years he was there. So that's what you're up against. So good luck.
Well, I just wonder who they gonna hire. Like I said the last time, I think they need to get somebody that's been working in this NIL era. You're talking about Billy Donovan, you're talking about Mark Few. I've seen reports for that, man. I mean, they talk about some of these guys like the guy that coaches Arizona, Lord, I think that's his name. And I think the guy from Florida. So they go after these guys, but like you said one time too, I kind of agree with that. Is the scrutiny going to be, is somebody from one of those other schools going to want to come to be part of the scrutiny Carolina going to bring because they, like the guy in Arizona, let's say he win this championship this year. Is he going to want to leave that and come over there?
I mean, if I've already proven I can get to the mountaintop where I'm at, I don't see why I would want to go over there. And to speak to the thing about the coach from Florida, it seems like maybe they knew something was getting ready to happen with Hubert because they gave their coach an extension.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
Yeah, like I think it was like maybe three or so days before the news broke. They gave that coach an extension, even after losing in the NCAA tournament. They were like, "Yeah, you can't talk to him."
Okay. I heard about them wanting the Alabama coach too, Nate Oates,
Yeah, I keep hearing that name. I
and
keep hearing that name.
that might be somebody they can get, man. I mean, he's done a good job at Alabama. Best coach I remember from them since, man, gosh, Wimp Sanderson. That's way back when I was in high school. That was the
Goodness
last time I
gracious.
remember them being a decently good team until he came. So he's done a good job at Alabama. That might be someone that they get for real.
I know Stackhouse, Jared Stackhouse name does keep coming up here and there. I wouldn't put any money on that one, but
Keep it in the
it's
family, but yeah, I wouldn't either, man. But
yeah, I mean,
think that would be a I think that would be a good hire, but I don't think they looking that way, man.
co-SEC coach of the year. Somewhere back then. But that would be the most surprising hire I have seen in quite a long time in any sport. If Jerry Stackhouse were to be the head coach of UNC, I just leave
It
it there.
would be surprising, and then with the circumstances that they're in now, having not won, being so disappointed, and where Hubert is leaving the program,
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested in seeing what their recruiting gonna look like now because does Dylan Mingo and Maximo Adams still want to be a Tar Heel without the coach?
without even
You know
knowing who the
that
coach is, yeah.
yeah. And I think transfer portal opens on April 7th, so there's gonna be a lot of decisions that have to be made on that end. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to say the least, man. So let's make some of these predictions for next week, man. The Final Four, Arizona playing Michigan. Then you're gonna have what's the score looking like over there before I speak too
It's
soon?
closer, it's 69-65 now.
Oh,
UConn's
wow.
done cut it. Duke's at their familiar spot. They on the free throw line right now.
How much time is left?
It's about 2 minutes, a little less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, I might want to hold off for 2 minutes on that on that side of the on that side of the Final Four. But in that Michigan Arizona heavyweight fight, who you taking?
I got Michigan, man. I think Michigan is. I mean, they just got they are very big, man. And that guy Luxembourg, man.
Mm,
I mean, he's a monster. Yeah, he can do
yes, he is.
everything on the floor. And the guy you
He
was talking about earlier from Carolina that transferred from Carolina, he's playing better for them. I just think they got they have a strong team. So I don't think that obviously Arizona's good too. So I don't think Arizona's gonna be a game, a contest. But I just think Michigan will beat them.
I'm gonna go Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause Michigan just seems like the obvious favorite. And there's something,
Hmm.
yeah, and yeah, man, I got Arizona.
Michigan just seem like they on the mission too, man. I mean, I don't
They
think
do.
they really had a close game in the tournament yet. They haven't really been challenged. I think Alabama did it, gave them their closest game, and then they stretched that out towards the end.
They've been beating folks by like 30 points
Yeah, they've been beating them.
in the yeah, man. Somebody has to play them at some point. So I'm a designate Arizona to be that somebody, man. They
Hmm.
can't just steamroll through the tournament like this. Come on, man.
Yep.
Nobody's gonna stop them.
And my
Yeah, come on.
man Luxembourg says he wants to stamp this team as the best Michigan team ever. And
Yeah,
that's a high bar.
he talking that Wimby talk.
Hmm.
Talking that Wimby talk. Luxembourg, top five NBA draft pick.
I don't know, man. Well, based on what he's shown in the tournament, I think he can be because he's not some reason they don't really want post players that much in the NBA anymore, and he played like that in the regular season a lot and did well there. But in this tournament, he's shown that he's got mid range and 3-point capabilities too through this tournament when I watched him play. So I think he's working his way up to it. I don't think that it's still. I don't think he's gonna be. He's still gonna be AJ DeBonce and Caleb Wilson gonna be ahead of him. But I think he can be a top 5 guy. Another person, man, that guy from Alabama, Fallon, he showed out in this tournament too. He's gonna be somebody watching that draft too.
You going in and out. Is someone calling the phone right now?
Mm?
Yo, yo.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. Are you there?
Yeah. Okay, I got you back. I got you back.
Okay. Hold on a second.
That's going back in and out.
All right. We say to be buffering a little bit.
Keeps freezing on you.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Now we consistent. All right.
All right.
Uh,
I don't know if you heard what I said.
it keeps still doing it. All
Okay.
right, let's.
I think I.
Yo, it keep right on freezing. You got me?
All right. How we doing, man?
Hey, try
I'm lost.
going out and coming back in,
Yeah. I'm.
please. Rather than wait for him to get back in real quick. Oh man, yeah. Luxembourg seems to be the most valuable or most outstanding player in the tournament so far, if you ask me. And I can't wait to see what it looks like next week.
Okay. How we doing?
All right. Yeah, got you back. Got you back.
Okay.
Now you were saying right now Luxembourg has top 5 capabilities.
I think he's
And
showing that.
okay. And who did you say you had in front of him?
Well, I
I
was
think that's what
saying.
you were saying.
I was saying, AJ Donson, the guys they've been saying all year, like Caleb
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wilson and those guys, are gonna be ahead of them. But then I put also out there, Phylon from Alabama, man. He showed out in the tournament too, and he's gonna get some looks there too, along with, of course, there's Acuff.
Right on. I really hope, and this is a long shot, but I hope A-Cup stays another year, to be honest with you, man. God, I hope he stays another year.
I mean, it would be good if he did.
Yo, what's going on? Frick 06? What's going
Okay.
on?
But I
But
mean, it's a long shot, man. But with the NIL, they might pay him enough to get him to stay.
yeah, cause he already got his signature shoe. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Mhm.
maybe Calipari convinces you to stay another season. But Coach Calipari also, that's what he does. I develop guards and send them to the league. That's what I do. No
Yeah.
matter where I'm at, I may not win you a chip, but I get you an NBA guard.
Yeah. And that's how he recruits. So, he might not even press him to come back to keep that reputation.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had talked about Hubert Davis a little bit before we start talking about the tournament, but game checkup on Duke and Connecticut,
Yeah.
is it tied up?
No, Duke's up by 3, 72-69, 26 seconds left.
Oh, see, I can't even talk about that side of the bracket. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till these 20-something
I can't
seconds
see
over.
I'm not sure who has the ball. I turned the volume down. And it's a timeout right now. So
Doesn't even matter. Just put it this way: which one of those two teams, Connecticut or Duke, do you see actually losing to Illinois in the Final Four?
I don't know. I mean, Illinois is a good shooting team, so I think they could beat both of them if their shot is on. But I would say out of those two, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Connecticut be the one that is more likely to lose to Illinois. But I don't really think if think either one of them would really lose to them.
I think it would depend on the health of your point guard from Duke.
Yeah, Foster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know the man. The young man's a warrior. Fractured his foot 3 weeks ago.
Hmm.
Out here playing at a considerably high level, considering the level of competition. But you got to think every game he plays, man, that foot is getting more and more aggravated.
Hmm.
So I'd be interested in seeing how that would affect Duke. Even a 75% healthy what you say his last name was?
Foster.
Foster. A 75% healthy Foster, I think, will give Duke the edge.
Hmm.
As long as Boozer is healthy, both of them, as a matter of fact. And I'm
Hmm.
looking forward to seeing what Caden does next season. After seeing him play in this tournament, man, he's gonna have a breakout sophomore year, unless he decides that he's draft ready.
He ain't ready, man. He
I
needs
mean,
back.
hey,
But right, he could decide he just want to, but he ain't ready to go.
I've seen stranger things. I've seen a player with a early heart condition
Mm,
and barely average 5 points on the team get a contract in the NBA.
yeah, we seen that. But
Yeah,
you know who
we
that guy
seen
is,
that.
man. He got he bullied that team. If it's possible to do, he did it. I was bully a team in the draft and a player. Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
man. They draft on potential, you know. They draft
Yeah.
on potential.
He ain't even I don't even know what he doing when he goes to the G League. Does he do any damage in that league?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Puts up numbers from what I from from the news I see. He puts up numbers in the G League.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with that one too much, but
Well, no, they'll show as long as it's him, they show,
mhm.
his stat line and all that.
But I
So
think, going back, you talking about Caden Boozer. I mean, he needs another. Yeah, they just. Oh, wait, oh my goodness.
Connecticut beat Duke.
Yes, they.
Connecticut beat Duke.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man, that is a crazy ending, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Connecticut scored a basket. It was 72-70. Duke gets the ball, throws it in, gives it to Caden Boozer. The guy he throws it into the front court. Connecticut steals the ball. Connecticut throws, the guy shoots a logo three, splash, win the game.
No. Get out of here.
It's still 0.3 seconds left. 73-72 UConn.
Get out of here.
Man, I'll tell you, you gonna see that play for 30 years right here, this sequence.
One shining moment. That's the one
Man,
shining
that's
moment.
it right there. Wow. That is crazy. Shy tried to get a timeout. They ain't give it to him.
Game over.
That's gonna be, yeah. That's a crazy way to lose, man, but it couldn't happen to a better team. He throws the ball away, man. Caden Boozer throws it away. No, I'm sorry. It was the good Boozer that threw it away. Caden Boozer away. I thought it was the other one. Duke
Well,
still
that
got well,
is
it's not over though. It's 0.4 seconds left in the game, and they got a timeout.
so they got to advance the ball. They had a chance to advance the ball.
Well, they still in the timeout right now.
You have got to be kidding me, man. This would be 2 years in a
No,
row, back to back.
it was Caden Boozer that threw the
Caden.
ball.
Oh,
My
okay.
fault.
Okay.
It
I
was
was
him.
getting ready to say, man, this 2 years in a row, Duke, where your star player messed up on down the stretch for you.
All right, here they go, man. They got
All right.
they
All right.
about to inbound the ball. They setting it up.
Uh-huh.
It might be they trying to do another Christian Laettner. Let's see. Nope.
They ain't got enough time to bounce it and
Nope. They
do
couldn't do it,
a
man. They ain't,
yeah.
it's over now. But that play
Oh,
right there, oh, man. So UConn and Illinois.
now we got okay. So UConn and Illinois it is. I'm gonna have to go UConn, man. It seems
Yeah,
like
me
the
too.
March Madness magic is on Dan Hurley's side, from what I just heard.
Man, that was an unbelievable sequence, man, right there. I mean, just wait till you get to see it. That dude shot a logo three to win the regional championship, man. This is crazy. Yep, logo three, splash. All right. Well, I forget what we were talking about before that.
That's it, man. The madness of March. That's what we were talking about. The madness of March. And, aside from the actual March Madness events, the Wade stayed at his job for a year. Didn't like it. Went back to LSU.
I mean, it had to be something. And thinking of that, man, because it was some kind of scandal that got him fired from LSU back when he was let go. It had to be some kind of handshake thing where they said, man, after you clear this stuff up, we can come right on back. I don't know. I just don't see him going right back to a school where he left just because they offered him the job. It seemed like that seemed kind of, I don't know. It seemed like it was some back channel dealings going on with that.
Maybe. That's maybe. The ACC landscape wasn't what he thought it was. Like, it's a little harder over here to build a program. It's
Mhm.
a lot harder than he thought, being that NC State is maybe the third or some seasons maybe even the fourth team in North Carolina that you think about. I mean, as far as college basketball. Maybe that was it. And the first chance he got to go back to a familiar setting, he took it.
But they shouldn't, like I think I said it one other time on our show, man. He shouldn't even been the coach at NC State, man. They should have kept Kevin Keats. They got rid of him after he had one bad year, man. After he led them to that Final Four that time, he should have still been the coach at least this year. Cause that's my thoughts on it. But I digress.
Hey man, you know, win or go home. That's
NC State, man.
that's on the contract. Win or go home. Win or go home.
Man, NC State, that man made NC State relevant, and they hadn't been relevant before he came since since Julius Hodge played for him. It seemed like all the way back then. NC State been a kind of an irrelevant triangle team, you know.
I mean, I will never call NC State irrelevant. You know what I mean? Because the fan base is there when they're having a decent season.
The fan base is there, yes.
Yeah, so I'll give them that. They're a really strong afterthought. That's all. They're a really strong afterthought, man. It's like whenever people get into sports debates in North Carolina, it's Duke versus Carolina, then an NC State fan will say something, and then both of them fans will look at them and laugh at them and be like, man, this ain't even your conversation.
And this gonna set them back this gonna set them back, unless they get a home run hire, man, this gonna set them back because this looks bad on their administration, their hiring process, all of that.
Yeah, sucks for them. You know what I mean? That's all I got. You thought you had your guy. You let the man talk crazy as he wanted to about opposing teams. Nobody tried to rein that in. That's just part of how Will Wade does. You know what I mean? That's the excuse you kept giving the man for being unprofessional. Hey man, you know what you wanted, and this is what you got. So
yeah, but I mean, and those kids that's over there, that's left over there, man. I mean, listen, if I was one of them, man, ain't no way I'd stay at that school unless I just love it like that, man. I hit the portal right there because I mean, I came here with a 1-year coach, man. You know, come on, I could do better than that.
Well, in this day and age, they could always follow him to LSU if he'll have them.
Yeah, he could do that.
If he'll have them. LSU seem like we want to be the team that you talk about. Yeah, we want to be the team that you talk about no matter what. Got Lane Kiffin on the football field. Got Will Wade on the basketball court. Y'all gonna talk about LSU sports the entire season now. Good, bad.
They women's coach crazy too.
Now one thing, I will never talk down on Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey the truth. Kim Mulkey the truth, man.
Yeah, she a
Kim
gangster
Mulkey the
now.
truth.
She
yes, sir. Kim Mulkey, out of them three, Kim Mulkey the winningest coach out of all three of them. Yeah. So yeah, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Half Pint. Little 5-starter. Remind me of that one teacher in elementary school that everybody know. Yeah, she mean well. She just talk crazy. You know what I mean? That's Kim Mulkey. That's Kim Mulkey. She grew up around some black people, a whole lot of them in her life. That's Kim Mulkey. Yeah, that's her.
Hey man, I saw a little bit of your show with Juice the other day, man, and he was hot about Hubert. I mean, you know, not that he wasn't defending Hubert.
Oh, not at all. 4 strikes. Juice said he gave him 4 strikes.
He said, but he was like, man, we just built on the championship. I'm sure a lot of Carolina fans feel the way he feels. We just built on the championship. If all them 20-win seasons good, and maybe that's what other schools are into. Maybe schools like NC State or something, Wake Forest will be down with keeping a coach that does that. We don't do that here at Carolina. And I get what he's saying. But I say this, y'all better watch that. You don't want to fall into the color of the school like that, where y'all changing coaches and you getting rid of 20-win coaches all the time. Whoever they get, well, you already said it. Whoever they get, they better win, man. They better win quick. 2-3 years. They better come. They better get to a Final Four, and they better win it.
Oh, it's already too late for that. Not becoming that type of school. That's it. The president is set. All Juice said was everything that longtime Carolina Colt fans and clearly the boosters have been saying. Like, look, man, all them 20-win seasons mean nothing if we can't go to Durham and ride through campus with a trophy. Like right now, they kicking themselves because a lot of people feel like a part of the reason they fired Hubert Davis is because John Shire was having all this great success and he just started.
I feel like that.
Him and Hubert Davis have the same amount of rings.
Yep. And the same amount of Final Fours. I believe Shire went to 1 and Hubert went to 1. So
only difference is Hubert was at least a runner-up.
Yeah,
a national runner-up, but, that ain't enough, man.
yeah.
It
I
ain't enough.
mean, Shire just got put out no Final Four this year, so I mean, if you look at they side by side record, they probably it's probably very, very similar.
Well, his job is straight over there. He good.
He good. He good because ain't nobody been saying nothing about him, even though, like, I don't the thing about it is he's good. I don't know because his recruiting classes or whatever, because the recruits have been good, but they haven't been winning more than Carolina, other than except they've gone deeper in the tournament. These last 2 years with these first round exits killed Hubert Davis.
Yeah. That think what hurt him more than all of this, to be quite honest with you. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't crazy. I know losing to VCU the way he lost, nail in the coffin. But when you're selected number one preseason and then to not even make the tournament, I think that already kind of signed his death certificate as
Mhm,
far as his job being over. They were already just looking for one more thing as
mhm.
a reason to why you shouldn't be here, or you might not be able to handle what comes with being a Tar Heel coach, man. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That season right there didn't make any sense to me either, man. That one hurt. That
Yeah,
one hurt. But
yeah.
that's when you found out that RJ Davis is like Kevin Durant, man. He's not necessarily a leader on the team. He's just a great player.
What if what if Hubert Davis goes to coach NC State, man? What if they hire him?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I'd love to see. Do you know what that would do for basketball in North Carolina if Hubert Davis were to go coach NC State?
I know one thing, if he was to do that, boy, he better go over there and become a icon for NC State because he won't be able to set foot on Chapel Hill no more.
Well, yeah, no,
He won't be able to come over there at all, man. They.
he wouldn't. Yeah, but I believe unless there's somebody behind the scenes that we don't know about, that's the one actually controlling the way the recruiting is going on. I think that's what NC State needs, man. Just a good mouthpiece, somebody who can do the recruiting for them.
I don't know, man. I've always because I like NC State, man. I like it when all the teams are good around here.
Yeah,
It's
I
about
do too.
and I've always wondered openly. I've asked a few NC State fans, man, like how come you guys can't get closer to Duke and Carolina in terms of competitiveness? Y'all right there with them. In terms of geography and just everything, y'all can sell that you play them and you could sell the recruits that you're gonna be in these big time games all the time. That's something that should get NC State some more recruits. Obviously, again, NIL changed everything, but NC State got bread too. They can pay. They should be in the mix more.
Recruiting, man. Recruiting. Whoever's in your recruiting department, that's who you need to talk to. Recruiting. Cause you can't name me in the past 5 years for real, like who's been the biggest recruit that NC State has had.
Can't, man. I can't, man. The only guy I know from NC State is DJ Burns. I was about to say DJ Moore, but DJ Burns. I remember that one guard that played on his team, but I can't remember his name.
That's the point. That's the point.
You need
That's the
players
point.
to win, yeah, and I hope that they get somebody that can elevate that team, man. Honestly,
But this is the problem as far as this coaching search is going, man. Ain't nobody. There is no one to get. I think the best coaching hire was done by the Charlotte 49ers. They got Wes Miller. Marcus Page just left UNC to go join that coaching staff.
hmm
So I'm looking to see what the Charlotte 49ers are going to do next season now.
well,
That's really, that situation is a situation where Hubert Davis could thrive in because they don't have great expectations over there. So you can go over there and build that program up and have a job that's locked in.
I
Just
mean,
win. Just go over there and win.
they could get him, they could get Bobby Hurley, I mean, he is a legend here.
Are you talking about NC State?
Yeah, NC State want to,
Oh,
they could maybe get him, man, and maybe bring some buzz to their team. He did coach Arizona State, did a decent job with them. I mean, but I know he just lost that job recently.
mm.
They could get him, man.
I mean, Julius Hodge is a coach.
They could
That's the
get him.
last. That's the last ACC player of the year y'all had from what I can remember. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
coaching at Lincoln in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah, but, you know.
I mean, they had Sidney Lowe, Kevin Keats, like you mentioned. So I mean, it ain't like they won't hire a black coach. You know what I'm
No,
saying? So
it's not like they won't. I mean,
yeah,
but, why not let them get Jerry Stackhouse then?
NC State
Yeah, he done I mean
for the same reason you just said about Hubert Davis, because Jerry Stackhouse will never be able to step foot on that campus again if he coaches at NC State.
yeah, he won't, but, I mean, hey, he did a good job when he was a college coach too. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, man, you see, I'm switching over to the NBA. I don't know if you had it on your next, topic up, but your Hornets, man, they looking good, man, but they still at the number 10 spot. They still right there at that play-in level, man.
we locked in at the play-in. We're number 8.
I just looked before the
Yeah,
show. I saw them at number
we
10. They lost a
we
game.
yeah we lost to the Sixers last night. We were 8 right before that. But either way, we locked in for the play-in. So we will definitely be in the play-in.
Mhm. The thing I'm talking about is the East obviously has, those lower teams, a lot of them are playing better now. Those play-in teams are all
Mm-hmm.
having okay, it's updated now. They're number 9. Miami is number 10.
Okay. Okay.
All of the play like if Charlotte was in the West, they probably be number 7 because the West playing teams aren't playing as well as the East. I'd hate to see them kind of slip up and lose that this last little bit because they right there with Miami. They both got Miami one game behind them in terms of losses, but
Yeah, we're getting ready to lose another one. The Celtics are thumping us handily right now as we speak.
so they gonna hold on to that spot, man. They gonna hold on to the play in.
Yeah. We in the play-in. That ain't an issue.
Cause I think they'll do well in there, man. They might be able to. Cause all right, the way it is right now, they'll have to play Miami in the first game. Think they'll bust Miami?
Yeah. I don't foresee another 83-point game.
No,
So yeah, I mean, I go out on a limb here and say I don't think Bam will hit another 83 piece on them. So yeah, I think we'll be fine.
y'all be
We'll
fired
be
against
fine.
Miami.
Yeah, we'll be fine, man. Out of uh out of the teams in the play-in situation, man, the one I'd be worried about the most, I'm saying this with all 4 teams having all healthy players,
Mm-hmm.
it would have to be the 76ers, man, because a healthy Joel Embiid is still a monster.
And Paul George.
I don't care nothing about performance enhancing drug, Paul. I ain't worried about him, man.
He still got some
Joel
chances, man.
Embiid. Joel Embiid is my worry. Because
Well,
we don't
yeah,
have anything to compete with Joel Embiid
your
in that
your
position.
boy gonna out hustle him though. I can't even. What's his name? You always have to
Musa,
say
Musa
Moose.
Diabate.
Yeah, he at least he gonna body him up and hustle. He play like Dennis Rodman. He'll be able to do something with him.
Yeah, he can do something.
Mhm.
We go something is cool. I mean, something's better than nothing. Yeah, a healthy Joel Embiid is a problem.
Yeah,
All he need is two good games without a stomach problem, and we back home. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's probably the most he can play without having that stomach issue. He seemed to have, well, boy, everything he eat just get him all the time.
Yeah, man. Feel sorry for the guy.
Mhm.
Truly do. But sticking with the NBA, man, the Boston Celtics are starting to become my favorite to come out of the East. The way Jason Tatum is looking,
Mhm.
and then Jaylen Brown, I don't know if he's back yet. I think Jaylen Brown is still out.
Yeah.
But Peyton Pritchard just hit like 30 something last game. All the role players are playing at their highest level. It might be Boston coming out of the East.
Well, obviously they have all the experience, man, you need, and they have even more experience now that Jason Tatum was out this year and Jaylen Brown has played so well the whole year. All those other guys. I was listening to something, maybe might have been I like Sam Mitchell. I think he might have said this, talking about how the difference between when they had Kristaps Porzingis and this guy that they have now, number 88, the center that they have on the Celtics. He was talking about how that guy is the perfect center to play for with those guys because he's kind of like Musa. doesn't need no plays run for him. He just hustle, banging, getting putbacks and rebounds. Whereas Porzingis didn't want to do none of that stuff, and he wanted to score. He wanted you to run plays for him. So they got the more of a good fit in terms of their, supporting cast with Tatum and Brown. You mentioned Pritchard. Yeah, man. They looking real good at the right time. And the Pistons, but yeah, obviously the Pistons don't have Cade Cunningham right now. And when he come back with that injury that he had, who knows? That seemed like something that you're gonna have to fight to get your win back. You might not have as much endurance as you need in the playoffs, but the Pistons have been playing well too. Some of their secondary guys are stepping up a little bit too on that team. So it might help them emerge as, get some secondary scoring guys when he does come back. But I agree with you. Boston look real good, man.
Now I wanna speak on something. I know you had noticed. You spoke about Musa Diabate and those type of energy guys on teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are great in one-offs. You know what I mean? Because as far as a series goes, those guys are a challenge on the road if they can't create their own shot. Then it's 5-on-4 going back the other way. That's my only issue with guys like that.
Well,
So you got to win all your home games. If you the energy guy is somebody that you really rely on like that, you got to take care of home. You can't risk anything by having to win a road game.
but if you look at it, man, there's a lot of teams that have guys on their team that don't really help them out offensively, but they may not even provide the energy like the guys we talking about. Like, I don't know, let's say, what's the guy? Okay, I just turned the Knicks on. That center they had that can't shoot any free throws.
Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, yeah. Now he doesn't provide as much energy as say Musa does, and he doesn't help them offensively. But he's a shot blocker though. But he's a guy like that. Hardenstein for OKC, he's like that. Essentially, there's a lot of teams that have players like you just described that start for them. I mean, everybody, it might not necessarily be a straight 5-on-5 offensive game in any NBA game because there's a lot of guys that you don't run plays for a score for you.
Yeah, but I wouldn't count on them on the road as much. That's my thing.
Yeah.
In a series, that's what I'm saying. Because Musa, he have great away games and things like that too. But now in a series though, you get our offense figured out. Let Musa have the ball and play off of him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get your point. I mean, but you just have to, as a coach, you have to adjust your offensive game plan to try to, to get more out of other guys. I guess like if you talking about Charlotte, they got Kobe White. They might just have to use him like he already been doing a Vinnie Johnson type role, microwave kind of guy off y'all bench. He just might have to do more of that, something like that for that kind of team. Or, the coach has to adjust to that. But I wouldn't want to discount. I think a guy like Musa would give your boy Joel Embiid some problems because that guy gonna always be in his face pressing him. He gonna always. He might get his shots off, but he's gonna have to use some energy to score on that kind of dude.
Yeah, and I think that works better at the house than it would on the road.
That defensive energy travel though, man. I agree.
It does. That defensive energy travels, but that respect from the referee don't.
Well,
that energy is going to convert to fouls in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Then that energy guy is going to get neutralized by that whistle. That's what that is. That's how it is out.
Oh no, I mean, I still think it'll be a factor. But I mean, I ain't sitting up here saying like he'll be an integral part of y'all beating him. No, maybe I'm making that sound like that.
But if he's gonna be what we use to kind of slow down Joel Embiid, he's gonna have to be.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to be. I mean, that's still in former league MVP. You got to do something with that. You can't just assume the stomach flu hit him the night before every time.
Yeah, you don't have to. He's gonna be a impact he gonna be an impact player on anybody that Philly is playing against just because he's one of their stars, good or bad. Did you see how the Hawks are surging, right?
The Hawks are like number 6 in the East
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
number 6. And if I remember right, you correct me if I'm wrong. When they traded Trae Young, they might have been number 10 or something like
Yeah, they
that.
were down there. They were down there kicking it with us.
They
They
was
were,
down
they,
there,
they were
man.
down there kicking it with us before they got rid of Trae Young, man.
That's the point I was trying to make to you and my man the other week about, man, Trae Young not a winning player, man. That team now, they got all of that chemistry now. CJ McCollum is helping that team because he the vet that can guide everybody, the real point guard kind of leadership. Kaminga, and Kaminga don't even start for them, but he's playing, bringing that energy. I mean, and scoring punch like they off their bench. Man, Atlanta. I mean, I ain't saying they gonna give somebody a problem. They ain't saying they gonna win. They probably gonna win a round or something. Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised though, because Jalen Johnson,
Jalen Johnson.
certified. So I wouldn't be too surprised, man. They're another one of those unexpected success stories of this
Mhm.
season. It's us, them, and what the Clippers have been able to do from being 6-21 to look at where
Yeah,
they're at now.
yeah. Clippers certainly have made an impact. Uh, but I'm impressed with the Hawks. I with what they've done in the last few weeks, man. Let me see here. The Clippers
What
still in the play-in though. But yeah,
Yeah, but I
yeah,
mean,
they
to start out, you was 6-21.
6-21. Yeah. What were you about to say something?
Oh yeah, no, that was it. Like we should have known something was cooking when Kawhi Leonard started smiling in public playing basketball, man, at the All-Star game.
Man, but I know that Ty Lue got to be frustrated with that team though. All the years that he's been there, I guess he's done a good job with them. Their stars don't never play up to potential in with the Clippers. I mean, how many times did you think going into a season that the Clippers were gonna be a top West team?
I mean, I never thought that. They like the NC State of Los Angeles.
Well, still though, George, Kawhi and James Harden, man, you at least thought in the regular season. I know, James Harden got his playoff issue. I thought in the regular season that team would be a good team, 50 wins or something.
Yeah, I didn't, man. I was like, man, you got a lot of guards. You got a lot of guards that need the basketball on one team.
But and that other guy they had, they would always get in the
Yeah.
playoffs, and do okay. But man, Lou got to be like, man, why these guys always getting hurt or somebody just.
They got the memo too late that big three stuff is over, man. You need some good role players, yo. All these stars
Mhm.
and known names. I mean, that's cool. You want to sell some tickets, but if you want to win some games, go get you some guys who got something to play for.
Yeah.
Like the Boston Celtics. I swear half the Boston Celtics team is like former Boston police officers. I don't know none of them guys.
Well, yeah, chemistry does matter a lot. Boston, clearly they have that. Clearly, again, like a team like Atlanta, clearly chemistry has mattered with them because I truly believe Trae Young was messing up their chemistry, man. But now they got it and they winning. Milwaukee, you see the lack of chemistry with them. Giannis just don't want to. Do they want him to play? Do they don't want him to play? Man, it just seems like they just, all of their stuff just falling apart. So chemistry matters a lot with an NBA team because, hey man, you ain't got but so many guys on the team, man. Y'all got to get along.
I mean, I ain't really
At least
have.
on the court anyway.
Yeah, I ain't had too many high hopes for Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Pips in the first place.
No, not this year, not at all. But I'm just bringing it up because they, chemistry with the team clearly is a factor with them too, and they just falling all the way off to the wayside.
Yeah, and the thing with Giannis is I believe it was I'm not sure if it was the owner or the general manager, but they did say something to the effect of he's either going to sign an extension or be traded. There ain't no gray area this upcoming off season.
That
So
was
I'm just
them that
looking.
said that. Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
owner that said that.
Okay, I knew somebody important went on record and said it, and that's when I was like, oh, this is serious. So people don't normally put their name and face to things. They normally be like sources per Milwaukee sources, this, that, and the third. Nah, me, I said it, me. Either either he want to be here long term, or we gonna give him his walking papers. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna give him his walking papers, man. Cause
Probably
Giannis,
so.
yeah, there's nothing there to stay for or work with.
With that point, I don't even understand what Giannis is doing, man, in terms of people keep saying on these reports that he don't want to look bad to the city of Milwaukee. And that's why he's leaking out these reports about I want to play, but they won't let me play and stuff like that. Like, man, ain't nobody gonna get mad at you if you say you want to get traded from Milwaukee if you don't want to play there no more. I mean, he's done everything for that city. They're not going to get mad at him, man. Just be real about what you want to do.
The Milwaukee Bucks have an NBA championship.
Yeah,
I would have left after that. Like I've done all I can for you.
I would have tried it with Dame when they got Dame. I would have tried it with him, but after that didn't work, I'm out, man.
Yeah, nah, man, I got you. This is what y'all wanted. Now I'm gonna go get one for me. You know what I mean? I got one here. Small market Milwaukee. I don't even know why y'all are still bothering me. What else can I do for y'all? What y'all want other than this, man?
Yeah,
we had a great
not gonna
break.
build no dynasty here because that's because of their front office, man. I mean, you trying to get, once they and I'm not saying it was a mistake, but when Chris Middleton left that team, I think, and some of the draft picks they got when they got the guy they got this year from Indiana, that was a huge mistake. Miles Turner. Man, they paid that dude $100 million, man. Miles Turner is an average big man at best. He don't even get no rebounds.
I was confused with the Miles Turner acquisition because you watched what Miles Turner didn't do in the NBA Finals.
Right.
What made you look at that and think that would pair well with Giannis?
I didn't get it either, but that was a clear sign that they didn't know what they were doing. The leadership that is running that team, Miles Turner was not a good fit for them. They got rid of Chris Middleton and didn't do anything because he was a decent chemistry guy, was able to do well with that team. But obviously his skills diminished. But what did you get for him? I didn't see what did they get for him because they got rid of him when he still had some value. But I don't see what they got for him.
Building for the future, I guess, man. Like, yeah. When you let Doc Rivers snake the coach, then you hired him. That right there should have let you know everything you needed to know what was going on in Milwaukee.
Man. And that was another thing. I'm surprised I didn't bring that up. That dude was 36 and 13, and you gonna fire that dude because he coaching them. I'm gonna say this, man. I got Doc Rivers from Chicago, and I got family up there. My cousins and them from Chicago. They around Doc Rivers' age. One of my cousins knows Doc Rivers. He went to high school with him or something. And I told him at a family reunion a couple years ago. I said, man, Doc Rivers, he can't coach anymore. I wouldn't hire him at all if I was running a team. Like, why, man? Why you say that about my boy? That's my boy. All that. Like, man, I don't care who he is. Doc Rivers is not a good NBA coach. I ain't seen nobody ride one championship longer than him. He been getting shine off of that for almost 20 years, and he done lost all them 3-1 leagues, man. I would hire.
Man,
I'm not saying I wouldn't hire Doc Rivers. Let me rephrase that. If I'm a team with championship aspirations, I would not hire him. Now, if I'm Utah, Memphis, somebody, I'd hire Doc Rivers. Then he'll get you to the playoffs. But you trying to win in the playoffs for real? No, he ain't the guy for you.
So Doc Rivers is like his former Knicks teammate, Hubert Davis.
Yeah, he like him.
Interesting. That man said Doc Rivers is like Tone Loc. He gonna come out, sing Wild Thing, and that's it. He just got the one hit. That one Boston ring. He just got the one hit.
Man, yeah, that's what he got. And he living off of it, man. Him and Young MC. He living off that one hit, boy. And
Man,
but hey, it's good work if you can get it. He's still coaching. still getting, he's still in there.
You're good at bar mitzvahs, man. All right. What else you got, man, before we go to the HBCU section? Because it has been an hour, because I want to go find this clip of how Duke lost this game, too. So, yep. Let's get to the HBCU section, man. I always love to show love to those who show love to us. Big news media-wise, congratulations to Southern University. They landed a TV deal with WBRZ down there in Baton Rouge, man. And so what this is the same network that houses the LSU sports. So they do like, depending on what city you're in, how they do the like a coach's corner type weekly show where they talk to the coach, they broadcast the games and this, that, and the third. So that's a great look. And WBRZ is also investing directly into the mass communications program at Southern, man. So that's a super good look. So congratulations to the Southern University Jaguars. Dionte Neal, Mr. Gatorade Player of the Year, Mr. Basketball of North Carolina, was supposed to be going to UNCG. UNCG fired their coach. Dionte Neal had built a relationship with that coach. So when they let him go, he reopened up his recruitment. And some interesting schools on that list of visits that he has are one, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. I also think Central is on that list. And this is huge, to be quite honest with you, man, because I can't remember the last time that nominated high school All-American in North Carolina was considering going to an HBCU. And the thing about Dionte Neal is he's a dual sport athlete. Like, he doesn't just suit up for the two teams. He makes an impact.
Yeah.
So I would love if he played football for A&T. I'd love if he played basketball for A&T. You know what I mean? Just for the simple fact that we need that joke. The teams were trying to find an identity last season, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball seemed to have found theirs somewhat. Football, not so much, but they're working on that. They made some great strides in the off season so far. Waiting to see how they pan out in the regular season. We'll see what else we got here. The Seattle is bringing back the baseball series, March 5th through the 8th, taking place at the Virginia State University's stadium. Again, just like the basketball invitational, it's only 4 teams in this classic. Virginia State, Bluefield State, Lincoln out of PA, and Claflin. Kind of sound like the same 4 teams that were in the last invitational we talked about. But hey, gotta start somewhere. It'll
Like I said, man, we gotta find our classics, and especially in those sports like baseball and other the smaller ones, man. So good.
Yeah. Gotta mention them and shout them out, man. Because if we don't, I don't see too many other people broadcasting and talking about it. This is a real obscure college sport, but I don't care. We win at it, so I'll talk about it. Bowling. Yeah, you heard me. Bowling. Congratulations to the defending MEAC women's champion for bowling. The National Bowling Tournament is taking place soon. They have 3 HBCUs competing. Got A&T, back-to-back MEAC champs, of course. They'll face the defending champion Youngstown State on April 3rd in Lansing, Michigan. Fayetteville State, they won the CIAA. They'll play Carroll out of Wisconsin. They play that game in Lansing also. Alabama A&M, representing the SWAC. They'll play Dominican. That's a college out of New York. And they play them in Rochester, New York. So tell me you don't want me to win without telling me that you don't want me to win. What?
Yeah, they play on their campus.
Like, we bowling in New York against some New Yorkers. All right. Not sure how that would affect the bowling match, to be quite honest with you. But hey. The title game will be on April 11th. That will be covered on ESPNU at 6:30 p.m. So congratulations to those ladies, man. That's all I got in the HBCU section for the night, sir.
I wanted to just bring one thing up, really about not just HBCUs, but all mid-major colleges and things like that in this new NIL era, man. Because I saw something that the South Carolina State basketball coach said that he uses as a recruiting tool. He talks to recruits about, hey, I may not be able to get you as much money, but I can get you to the money. And I think that's a good way to recruit guys if you're a mid-major HBCU kind of team, because with this, the way this is now, man, you kind of gonna have to run your program like it's a junior college program, from the aspect of I'm going to have players at the most for 2 years, and a lot of them I'm only gonna have for 1 year. That might be a way for you to get the, if not the top tier talent, obviously the top tier talent is going to go where the money is. But every good high school player is not getting a massive NIL deal. Even I know they're making it seem like that, but all of them are not getting it. So maybe the second tier guys want to build themselves up to be a first tier guy and go and get that massive paycheck. You, as the HBCU coach, can kind of sell them on the fact that you're going to be, I can enhance your skill set and let you shine here, and we'll win with you, and then you'll look more attractive to get that big check from the bigger school. So I respected what that South Carolina State basketball coach said, that he uses, and I just encourage others to take that little approach. It might work.
I'm for that also. My thinking is hopefully this would increase the pipeline for the local talent at certain schools, like A&T, for example. Plenty of great high schools in the area that compete statewide for championships all the time. They should be getting that talent. They should be funneling in that talent. And I think now, especially with what you just said, it should be a little easier to pitch to them that you can come here, get your game tape up. You let us know which direction you're trying to go, the SEC, ACC, whatever. And that's how we'll structure our situation with you. Just treat it like a farm league, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, it ain't even no Power 5 no more, it's Power 4. So all those schools probably have, like, I don't know, it might be 20, let's say it's 20 schools per conference in those Power 4. That's 80. I mean, there's a lot more colleges that have athletics than 80 schools. So, take advantage of that, man. Everybody can go to is not going to start out at those Power 4 schools. Everybody's not. So, think about it, young men. Y'all could go to some of these schools and still and position yourself to make an impact and to get your bread up and get the professional leagues to look at you.
I mean, if nothing else, man, just go get some real reps, man. I mean, if you comfortable sitting behind some guys for at least 3 years, then hoping to get a shot. I get that too. If that's just always been your dream, just to say you went to a certain school. But think about it. You sit behind a guy for 3 years, you still not even guaranteed a chance to start because that other top talent is coming in also, man. So, I mean, play the odds. Play the odds, man. Play the odds. Let's get to the most outrageous play and most viral player of the week. My most viral player is from the women's NCAA tournament. This is point guard Hannah Hidalgo. She's a starting point guard for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I'm going to read y'all this stat line she had in her Sweet 16 game against Vanderbilt. 5'6" Hannah Hidalgo had 31 points, 11 rebounds, 10 steals, and 7 assists. She had a Wemby stat line at 5'6".
Almost had a quadruple double.
Indeed, with the upset of Vanderbilt. So congratulations to her and her squad. They unfortunately the next game they played was against Connecticut. So she did her thing, but Connecticut did Connecticut. So
it is what it is there, man.
Yeah, ain't much you can do about that, man. Ain't much you can do about that.
You talking about a pipeline, man. Connecticut women just keep it all. I mean, they done had the pipeline for 40 years now.
Hey, man, some places have teams, some places have programs, and Connecticut has a program. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting the fact that 2 years in a row, their star players have had season-ending injuries, come back from those season-ending injuries, have stellar seasons, and then go on to the NCAA championship. So this year, Azzy Fudd, remember she had the injury last season, didn't get to play at all. Now she's doing her thing. And the way they're looking, Sarah Strong is doing her thing one time for North Carolina. It's looking like they might win another championship. I'm sure South Carolina and Dawn Staley and Texas and UCLA is going to have something to say about all that. But if you're asking me, my money would be on Gino Auriemma and the Connecticut Huskies until somebody beat them.
Yeah, I mean,
until somebody beat
I just wonder what they're going to do, like, because Gino Auriemma can't coach that team forever. It's just kind of, I wonder, I mean, I'm not predicting this or anything, but it's just like, you remember when Tennessee had Pat Summitt and they were so good. They were the only team that can compete with Connecticut. As soon as Pat Summitt left, they program just kind of fell off, man. I wonder if they have an infrastructure in place at Connecticut women where when Gino is not coaching anymore, can they could sustain this success? We'll see.
Yeah, that's the whole reason they created AI. And so if something happened to Gino Auriemma,
Oh, they'll have a okay.
yeah, if something happened to him,
Yeah.
everybody, yes, they have Gino GPT. Yeah, just type Ask Gino. That's all you do. Whoever the new coach is, there's a special computer.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to it like you talk to Siri and Alexa, but you say Gino. That's it.
Well,
That's it. Gino, how do we beat UConn? I mean, how do we beat Tennessee? And it talks back to you in Gino Auriemma's voice. It got all his thoughts and everything into the computer. That's how they're gonna do that, man.
that might be true.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna do that.
My viral play, I got what? I mean, it just happened. Yeah, that viral play with Connecticut beating Duke on that logo 3-pointer that dude hit, man. It was unbelievable. I know
Man,
you
I'm gonna
go.
see if I can. Let me see if I can find it real quick, man. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
I'm talking about Caden Boozer threw that pass, and the guy tipped the pass. That's why, because it wasn't, the idea was right, because the Duke player was behind the defense, but the
Hey,
guy tipped the pass.
I'm gonna show my most outrageous play real quick, and then I'm gonna try to find this Duke clip. Change the layout so you can see it. I'm pretty sure it's small over there. Hold on. All right. Can you see the screen?
I can see it, yeah.
Okay. Now I'll tell you what's so outrageous about this after we watch it.
Ooh.
Now that's G.G. Jackson of the Memphis Grizzlies, of course, dunked on Victor Wembanyama. Very next play, Wemby. Now, let me tell you why this. I know a lot of people looking at that like, man, ain't nothing outrageous about that. That man like 7'11". You know what I mean? The thing that's so outrageous to me about that play is, did you hear the crowd? That was a Memphis Grizzlies crowd. That wasn't a San Antonio Spurs crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the home team cheer louder for the visiting players dunk than their own player?
Well, because they know Memphis tanking. Yeah, they don't. It's
tanking
still,
or not.
It's still not a good look, man.
Yeah, tanking or not. You dunked on Wemby, y'all gave him the golf clap. Wemby dunked on him, y'all act like that's the greatest thing y'all ever seen in y'all life.
They came to see Wemby. That's why
this is outrageous.
That's why the game was packed. They came to see Wemby. They ain't worried about the Grizzlies no more. Shoot, is Ja playing for them anymore?
Nah, I mean, he's still on the team.
Yeah, he's still on the team.
He hasn't been playing. Let me see if I can find this Duke versus Connecticut ending. Shoot, if I can spell UConn right. See if they already got it, man. Come on, YouTube, don't let me down. We ain't about to show 4 minutes of it though. We ain't doing that. Okay, here we go. Nah, I don't want to hear you talk. There we go. Stop. Do you see what this says right here? UConn pulls off 19 points. 19-point comeback in insane.
Yeah, I think they were down like that. I'm not sure if it was that big though.
Not as much as 19.
I guess they were. Look at this, man.
UConn!
But you gotta see. You
gotta.
I
gotta see the whole. I gotta see the whole thing. Yeah, okay, here we go.
See that logo 3. I'm talking about number bottoms right there.
And Mullins is the freshman on the team, by the way.
Man,
that's the freshman. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a freshman out there with cojones of steel. Yeah,
that was crazy. But I thought Duke should have lost to St. John's, man. I think St. John's, when St. John were playing them, they just kind of got out of. They started playing because they hit a few threes in the game, and they just thought that they could shoot threes the whole game and win. That ain't the way they play. I was just like, man, y'all supposed to drive that to the hole, son, try to get you some fouls or something too. They wasn't doing that. So I thought St. John's kind of not let Duke beat them, but they didn't play the right way to beat them. So I don't think they should have been there. But man, UConn, the way they pulled that off, oh my goodness.
Yeah, wow, good stuff, man. That's what March Madness is made of, man. Good stuff. This will be talked about, like you said, man, forever.
That's gonna be they gonna have that. That's gonna be the you know how they made that Christian Laettner shot all over the place still? That's gonna be the anti-Christian Laettner shot. They gonna put that all over for the rest of, for the rest of time, man.
There's that, and I'm looking at it like that right there, that play or that sequence just created the villain origin story for Caden Boozer.
Yeah.
Caden Boozer gonna have he got to sit with that all off season now.
But
all
if
that
you
whole
look at it though, man, like he had the right idea because the guy was behind the defense, but pass got tipped.
instead of pump faking, let them jump, then do that. Now he got to sit with that all off season.
Yeah, that's true, man. But hey, it is what it is. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. This might lead
We'll
to them.
see.
This might lead to him saying, "I want to just go to the NBA. I don't want to come back to Durham and hear them talk about that with me."
I mean, you ain't even got to go to Durham to hear them talk about that. That's gonna be the first thing they talk about, on sports talk news and radio and TV. Man, hey, happens to the best of them, homeboy. Happens to the best of them, man. Any final words, Mr. Robeson?
Nah, man. I think we, appreciate everybody looking at the show with us. I encourage everybody to tell their friends to come on and check us out. Join us in the chat. Give us some topics to talk about that you guys may be interested in. And I just enjoy having these conversations with you, brother.
That's what's going on, man. Likewise. Hey, look here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all same time, same channel next week. Don't forget, whenever y'all go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man. Y'all holler at Jerry Stackhouse, man. Yeah, y'all have a good week. Peace.